CEOs, what's up? It's your boy CEO Option. I'm back with another video and feel it. They want you to deflect instead, feel it. Whatever is bothering you, accept it for what it is, you can move accordingly. Figure out what it is you can do next to relieve what disturbs you. They want you to be all rattled up, to then move with no clarity. Refrain from acting based on an emotion. Feel the emotions so you know how it truly feels. So then once you overcome it, you'll instinctively know what to do to not get to that point once again. When you don't feel it, you deflect it. And when you deflect it, you are giving it strength to hit harder the next time. Be the best you for you by overcoming whatever bothers you. Focus on being the best you with love wholeheartedly. Reality is what you do next. And with that being said, I have these two screenshots that I feel like go best with what I have to share with you, what I had to share with you, excuse me. Again, before I get into them, because once I say them, it's going to like connect the dots. It's going to like, present itself full circle. You feel me? So let me just say this. The way you treat yourself is so important. Like, let me just give you this example. Say your best friend, your homie, whatever it is, your closest, like the closest significant person that's like near you. You get my point. Say they're going through it. You would never tell them, let alone want them to be like deflecting, to ignore it, to do things that just makes things easier just temporarily. No, you would want them to overcome it. You would push themselves. Like you would push them, right? Push yourself. Whatever's bothering you right now, like why only be the best version for others? Like be the best version for yourself. So if you're in a situation right now, if you got some toxic shit going on that's around you, like feel anything and everything that disturbs you so then you can move on from it. Like if you don't feel it, if you don't accept it for what it is initially, bro, you're hurting yourself in the end. You feeling like, all right, you know what, I could just do this for right now and I won't even feel it. I won't even have it in my thoughts. Okay, cool. But when it comes again, when it comes around, and it will come around, bro, it's going to hit 10 times harder. You're going to feel it even more. And this next time when you feel it, it might feel like, it's too late. Which again, if you're still breathing, if you're still here, if you're still able to move and do what you can do, then it's not over. But trust, the feeling will truly feel like it's over for. Feel it. They want you to be all rattled up. They want you to distract yourself by doing things that will only help temporarily. That is not it. It's really not. What do you want? The best you or a part of you? You want the whole you. Be the best you for you, bruh. All right. So with that being said, I have these two screenshots that I feel like go best with what I had to share with you. Yeah, you. All right. So the first one says, don't be afraid of failure. Be afraid of being in the exact same place this time next year. I'm going to say that one more time. Don't be afraid of failure. Be afraid of being in the exact same place this time next year. And last but not least, the second one, this is what it says. Turn that hurt into hustle. Turn that pain into paper. I'm going to say that one more time. Turn that hurt into hustle. Turn that pain into paper. So you could take that quote, that screenshot in multiple ways. Excuse me. You can just understand whatever you're feeling, turn that into some type of motivation. Turn that around so you can be the best you. Use that. Use that as some fuel. Don't use that as an excuse to be staying in bed all day because you're going through it right now. We all go through it. We're all human. If you got blood, if you got a heart, if you're human, we're going through it. It could be mentally, it could be physically, it could be financially, spiritually. You could just be going through it right now. Feel it. Don't just, you feel me? Don't just ignore it. Don't just try to hide, don't dodge, because it'll come back. And, you want to be the best you. You want to be able to see that feeling that you had before and be like, you know what? I'm not going to have that happen again. Like, honestly, once you overcome whatever disturbs you, you will literally, naturally, instinctively, unless you just like trouble and you want to be around that type of trouble or put yourself in those type of positions, like, once you overcome a situation that was really dreadful, that was draining, the first thing you're going to do naturally, instinctively, like in your mind, you're going to make sure you don't put yourself in that type of situation ever again, because you know how it felt. You know how painful things were. You know how badly you wanted to just stay in bed instead. But instead you saw how you got yourself out of it. And now you're going to make sure you don't even, like, none of that type of situation is even around you. You're not going to let that happen because you want the best for you. You felt it and now you love yourself even more. Because after feeling it, you're like, nah, I don't want to ever feel something like that ever again. You feel me? Be the best you for you. Feel it. They really want you to just do these things that are just short term, but you know, who's to say that you're just short term? You're long term. Your life, is defined by, your last breath here on earth. So make sure until that last breath that you are hustling, that you are going for it, that today, next year, you're not here in that same position, in that same situation. You feel me? Instead, you're living life even better. Matter of fact, you'll probably have one of the memories pop up, whether it's on Snapchat or like even your photo albums, like around the time that you were going through this situation next year. And you'll see that memory and you'll see now, like with your eyes, like your focal point, what's really around you, and you'll see how much you've elevated, how much greater you've become, how much more you love yourself, how much more you want for yourself. You feel me? Like, you'll see that, but it only starts with you. It doesn't start with Bob or Jerry. It starts with you. So be the best you for you. With love, like I said, wholeheartedly. That being said, it's your boy CEO Abish. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. And love y'all. Peace.